All right, we're in 4.7 equations in quadratic form. The first problem wants us to solve by factoring, and we got two parts here. So we have u squared equals, sorry, not equals, this is plus u squared plus 19u plus 84 equals 0. All right, so 1 times 84 gives us 84, so this is our number 2 factor. Factors of 84, 1 times 84, 2 and 42. That would be divisible by 3. 8 plus 4 is 12, that's divisible by 3, so 3 and 28. 4 and 21. And what we're doing, we're looking for numbers that when we add give us 19. We're still over 19, so we're not there yet. 5, 6, because it's divisible by 2 and 3. So 6 and 14. Okay. 7 and 12. Okay, so this is what we need. 7 plus 12 is 19. So it will factor. Separate the u squared. Add the numbers 7 and 12 at the back. They have to be a positive 19, so they both are positive, but going left to right. First sign is the bigger number, which is 12 is positive. Second sign tells me they're the same. So these are my two linear factors, and we want the solution set. So set this equal to 0. Gives you u equals -7 when you subtract 7, and u equals -12. So these are two solutions, -7, -12. All right, part B says solve using the substitution method. Or it says solve the equation by using substitution. So what they mean here is we are given what looks like a quadratic equation, but it's in a different form. So we have p squared plus 8p, and this whole term is squared. So this term is acting kind of like my u squared. And then plus 19p squared plus 8p. This is acting like my single variable u, and then plus 84. Okay, so it's pretty much the exact same problem, except they have a different setup. So when they say substitution, usually we'll take something like this that we recognize that's very similar to a quadratic and replace the variable. Usually we'll do a u substitution. I'm going to use v in this case. So if I was to write this as v squared plus 19v plus 84 equals 0. When we factored it, it would get down to the same thing what we did before. V plus 7 and v plus 12, since it's the exact same numbers. And then when we got the solution set, we would have v equals -7 and v equals -12. Well, we got to remember we did not start with a v. Okay, we started with a p squared plus 8. So I'm going to replace the v with the p squared plus 8. So we get p squared plus 8p equals -7. So this gives me a new quadratic formula. Same thing over here. We'll have a p squared plus 8p equals -12. So again, a new quadratic formula. So I'm going to try to factor both of these. So one at a time, I'm going to move over here, and I'm going to go ahead and add the 7. So we'll have p squared plus 8p plus 7, when you move it over, equals 0. And 1 times 7 is 7. Factors of 7 are 1 and 7. We have to add to get 8, and that does work. So we get a p, and both 1 and 7. Bigger numbers positive, both the same. And when you set these equal to 0, you get two answers, p equal -1 and -7. For this expression, go ahead and write plus 12 equals 0. I'm moving that 12 over by adding it. Factors of 12, 1 and 12, 2 and 6, and again we want to add to get 8. 2 and 6 work. Separate the p, the 2 and the 6. Bigger numbers positive, both the same. When you set it equal to 0, you'll get p equals -2 and -6. So we have 4 answers: -1, -2, -6, -7.